By 2010, the impact of the Great Recession had hit the meetings industry with full force, dramatically impacting face-to-face attendance. In an effort to regain declining meeting revenue by reaching audiences unable to attend in person, some associations turned to online broadcasting. But fear of cannibalizing face-to-face attendees and a high cost of entry kept many from experimenting with hybrid or digital events. PCMA was among the early adopters, beta testing a live stream from convening leaders in 2010.
PCMA realized we needed to experiment with digital events as the industry incubator. We believed the industry would learn from our challenges and our successes. We knew we had to take a leadership stance to get to the bottom of just how digital events were going to affect the meetings industry, for better or worse. If cannibalization was indeed going to be a real consideration, we needed to be at the forefront addressing what would this mean. And if not, we needed to embrace technologies that would allow us to connect with our participants in new ways. Our CEO, Deborah Sexton, has been instrumental in supporting this initiative, and so we set out to learn everything we could do to get started.
The response was extremely positive. The live stream proved to be a valuable outreach and piqued the interest of the face-to-face audience. So much so that in 2011, PCMA produced their first full hybrid events for both convening leaders and education conference. Since then, PCMA has continued to expand both digital events, supported by subsequent rebroadcast opportunities. The results continue to strongly support the profound impact of digital event engagement within an organization's meeting portfolio. By 2016, 1,400 participants from 22 countries participated in Convening Leaders Live, with 50% spending more than 6 hours online. And in the 6 years PCMA has been offering a digital event extension, not only have they reached a broader, more international audience, they've managed to draw in 345 new members and have converted 730 into face-to-face Convening Leaders registrations. All told, generating more than $1 million in revenue for the association. These types of incredible results, similarly achieved by other strategic early adopters, have certainly captured the attention of the meetings industry. And as more providers have entered the space since its inception, the cost of entry has become significantly lower. Facebook Live, Periscope, and other free apps and streaming services have become part of the mainstream, making audiences more comfortable with the technology and forcing event organizers to follow suit. And as public events have embraced online broadcasting options, it's quickly becoming obvious to event organizers that participants aren't just interested in digital experiences, they've come to expect them.
Digital events have proven to provide a strategic, valuable tool for helping groups drive results for organizational strategy across industry segment, from growing community, expanding geographical reach, increasing engagement, and driving demand gen opportunities, to just name a few. They're starting to realize that if they don't get into this space, they're going to be left behind.
Preparing for PCMA's Convening Leaders Live starts in tandem with planning the face-to-face meeting. The team from PCMA's Digital Experience Institute produces the live stream program, working closely with organizational counterparts in marketing, education, meetings, and their partners. A post-event debrief and thorough review of evaluations from the last digital event lead to discussions on what worked well and where challenges can lead to improvements. Visioning brainstorms begin as soon as the face-to-face meeting starts to take shape, as the team must first understand the live experience before they can translate it to a meaningful online experience. What's the creative construct? What's the focus on the content? What's the face-to-face experience design? From there, the live stream program can be developed based on what the online audience is most interested in and what key content from the face-to-face will parlay best online. It's also important to represent a wide array of topics to broaden appeal, from inspiring keynotes to specialty sessions. With only 2 breakouts streaming, it's crucial to offer something of interest for everyone.
Along with streaming select keynotes and breakout sessions during our program, we've learned to create exclusive content designed for our online audience to maintain their interest and amp up their engagement. For example, during the lunchtime when the programming doesn't translate well to our online audience, we host our tech spots where the online audience can learn about the latest technologies impacting our industry. In the Mashup Studio, we also host interviews with the presenters that we can't stream live so that they can ask and engage with the presenters directly and truly connect with the content.
The Mashup Studio is the heart and soul of the program, connecting the remote audience with the face-to-face experience. Inside the transparent TV studio, complete with 2 cameras, a switcher, and full AV support, 2 extremely talented broadcast hosts who know the industry well serve as the voice of PCMA during the online event and the eyes and ears of the remote attendee, sharing updates on what's happening on site. It's PCMA's way of bringing the energy from the face-to-face online. Equally crucial to the experience are the engagement strategies that ultimately keep participants online for more than 6 hours on average each day. To build the engagement plan, the team asks critical questions like, what will each session experience be like? How do we translate it to make it engaging for our remote audience? What resources can we share with them? What else might they be interested in? High-energy music plays before each session to set the tone. Each session or segment throughout the entire program has a dedicated online moderator in the face-to-face session to engage with the remote audience, and at the end of each day, a virtual happy hour lets people connect outside of the content, the online equivalent of running into an old friend in the hallway or a brief chat at a reception on site. Also, in parallel to the on-site experience, is the anticipated outcomes of mapping the attendee experience, quality education, and networking.
After mapping the experience, we can now build an environment to support it. We create a design that complements graphics from the face-to-face for brand consistency and a user-friendly flow so navigation is intuitive for the remote participant. Our console features a 5 steps to success, a sponsor space, a map of who's online, and a session agenda to schedule their days. And we also do a daily welcome pre-roll video that provides a friendly opening with housekeeping details.
The online environment also features a button to complete a post-event survey. This data is extremely important and allows the team to be nimble, correct things on the fly, actively anticipate the future, and redirect efforts where needed. And there have been many lessons learned along the way.
Start small. Start with a strategic approach and expand over the years. Cost contain. Pick your highest produced keynote session and start streaming there. Test, and when you're done, test again. Fourthly, measure. You want to make sure that you ask the right questions and look at the data throughout. Be nimble so that you can provide an exceptional experience. And engagement is king. Make sure to create an engagement plan that will keep your audience participating.
Key lessons learned from past live streams and some new ideas will be showcased for Convening Leaders Live in January. As part of a larger focus to provide greater access of behind the scenes, learning moments will be incorporated into the actual programming, like sharing the floor plans and behind the scenes photos, and Facebook live stream learning moments on the PCMA's Digital Experience Institute Facebook page. You'll also see experimentation with micro-sessions, quick-hit education opportunities for those joining online for sessions that can't be streamed during the live event, and a new virtual coffee morning network to help people connect before the sessions begin each morning. Can't make it to Austin this January? Join us for Convening Leaders Live. Learn more at pcma.org or www.digitalexperienceinstitute.org. Then, think about one of these questions to incorporate digital events into your portfolio.